KWJT, Puget Sound from space. You're over here with Corey and tapping in with Tavares. A whole lot of groovy things going on over here. KWJT, thank you for joining us once again for another week, an episode of the Groovy Tapes podcast. If you're joining us here today, we truly appreciate you guys. Thank you for supporting us week in, week out. And if you're a new Groovy member, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and become a part of the Groovy family. Thanks. Post Noni Gangs, all of that, and then some. We're on all streaming platforms. Check us out on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, audiobooks. We're coming for you. To the right of me, I got my brother Corey. I'm Tavares. And let me introduce this week's guest. We got KidCambo in the building.
Yes, sir.
Whoa. Welcome back.
Welcome freaking back. For the groovers who are like a little confused, you're probably like,
welcome back.
Yeah, what do you guys mean welcome back? It's like, this is actually round two, take two of the KidCambo interview. Unfortunately, we had some unforeseen circumstances originally. So we have to double back on our brother before he leaves the country, and we're very humbled and lucky to have you back on. Thank you for rolling with the punches and
yes, sir.
Being able to come back and groove with us, brother. So before we get started, like how are you doing today?
I'm doing great, man. I got the chance to kick it with my girl. We went to Everett, went to a baby shower. Weekend was pretty good, man. Work week was good. Just got out of being sick, so.
Oh, fire.
Oh, my gosh, bro.
Did you have, like, the flu, or it was just seasonal shit?
I don't even know, bro. It was just some random shit. It was when I went out and saw you guys at a Night Owl, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I got sick, like, a couple of days. Me and Sean got sick, bro, and I was like, fuck.
Tough.
I was sick throughout. Oh, I mean, I work with kids, too, so it's like, I don't know if I got sick during that time.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I got sick, and I was like, fuck. As long as I got sick, like, before my trip.
Exactly. It's always good before. Like, if you're like, I had a coworker who was going like Barcelona. She was going like Chile or somewhere overseas, and she was wearing a mask for 2 weeks straight. Yeah. And I was like, "Oh, you sick or anything?" She's like, "No, we just work with kids, and I don't trust these kids."
Yeah.
And they're not finna fuck up.
They're not finna fuck up the
vacay. Hell nah.
So at least you got yours a weekend before. It's like, and it's a few days out before you leave. So it's like you'll be all perfectly healthy.
Yeah, I've been good, man. I've been feeling good, taking vitamins. Drinking a lot of water. I bought because I got sick, I was like, let me make sure I got hydrated. I got them big ass water jugs from Amazon. I was sick in bed, and I was like, let me buy this real quick. Let me get a
quick gallon going.
Yeah, because my girl saw me the other day. She's like, when did you get this? I said, I got this yesterday on Prime. I was like, I have to buy this. I need to stay hydrated.
What are they called? The coldest water bottles ever? There's these like hydro flasks that are like hella popular. Like all the like YouTube channels be having it. It's like,
oh, the fat ones.
Yeah, it's like coldest water.
Yeah. I mean, I have a hydro flask, but the one that I have, man, is cool because it tells the time. I don't know if you've seen those ones where it has, like, the time. It's like you're supposed to drink
when
it.
You're supposed to drink it?
Yeah. I mean, I don't really give a fuck about the time, but I just feel like, bro, I got to make sure I get my whole gallon of water per day. So I'm like,
no, facts.
Yeah.
No, I love the ones that keep you accountable. I have one, but it's like a weird fuchsia color, and I don't really fuck with the color.
Right.
So I've been rocking it. So like,
down to the flask, brother. If it's not fucking with the fit, brother's not fucking with it.
I can't do it. I really can't do it.
No, I mean, as long as it's accessible, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because then if I have it on me, it's like, all right, cool. I don't like rocking with like the plastic water bottles and shit.
Oh yeah.
You gotta deal with all that other stuff.
And and plastic really only lasts like 2 weeks. Like from whenever you buy it, it's just like that water bottle is getting cooked.
Yeah.
And I like a clean like drinking surface. So it's like, sorry, if it's one of those things where it's just like I can't do, like plastic bottles will melt, and then that like weird like resin ones, they never like they don't have like the big opening so you can stick one of those brushes in it. Yeah. It'd be cooked. But I do want to start not on Hydro Fast, but even though that was a good conversation, I want to start on some music shit.
Hell yeah.
You've been rolling out some singles. I've been seeing you like. I love that you've been shooting content consistently and just finding new ways to like introduce yourself to like new eyes and new audiences.
Yeah.
I've been curious, like, what has been the approach to that strategy lately of just like exposing people in just new formats?
Trying everything new, man.
Yeah.
Like doing new things that I can possible. Me and Sonny, we rolled out some like professional, because he did like some video content for me, just to have like for music content. And for the most part, it's just like being able to just reach out to as many people. Let me fix it.
Literally,
no,
Tavares just wants you to go, hey, can you pull the mic closer to you? That's all you had to say, brother.
Hopefully,
I try to do that so inconspicuous, bro.
Hold on, is it clear?
Yeah.
All right, cool. What was I saying?
I'm so sorry. I was just
you and Sean were working on
No. Sonny.
yeah,
Sonny. So
bad.
yeah, I was working with him in terms of like content stuff. But mainly it's just like whenever I'm posting, I kind of want to particularly take ideas from other people, like content creators. I'll see things on TikTok and stuff.
Yeah.
But I kind of like try to make it my own and try to make it fresh, make it different.
Yeah.
Try to grasp someone to be like, all right, if they see my stuff. I'm just trying to do new things, really just trying to find that flavor to it, because I've seen a lot of people, man, and I'm going to give kind of like kudos to Oblate Reed, man. He's just been killing it, bro.
Yeah.
Like content-wise and within his music, it inspires me more, you know? So I'm like, all right, I got to figure out what I can do with the stuff that I have and what I can, push out. So it's all a work in progress right now, but, hey, man, just trying to be consistent. I feel like everyone always tell me, man, every time they see me, like, you're consistent. You're so consistent, bro. And I'm like, hey, man, I'm just trying. I'm trying, bro.
No, I love that. And especially, like, just finding new ways to just, like, get your audience to tap in. And just, like, I saw you do the Blast Challenge recently. And just, like, just cross-promoting and just getting that other audience. There was something else that I saw that you started doing on Instagram. It was called broadcasting, or just, like,
we were just talking about that. Yeah, we were just talking about that.
I was curious because I didn't. I was at work when you did it, so I didn't get to tap into what you were actually doing on Instagram. But I definitely got the notification. So can you explain to like what that is?
Yeah. So the broadcast channel is a new thing that Instagram implemented into the, obviously to creators to get obviously their followers to come check out, what they're doing.
Yeah.
Which is, I think it's pretty cool, man. Me and Tavares was just talking about how it's like kind of like a Discord chat, for like your followers.
Sick.
So mainly I'm just doing like updates. I put it as like just KidCambo Day 1 Squad update.
Yeah.
For people who want to, see what's going on in terms of what music, what's going on with like maybe daily life stuff. And then I'm also doing giveaways. So like
sick.
Shows that I, that I'm having, like if I'm doing a show and like people want to actually come, I'm gonna be like, all right, well, enter in this giveaway, obviously gets people who want to come. I'm making sure, like, obviously people are coming on the show that they know them too.
Yeah.
So it gives them a chance to be like, all right, I'm going to get a free ticket. And I'm even throwing in free merch and stuff. So I'm like, giveaways of like, all right, come do this. And, you get rewarded to be like a part of the Day 1 Squad. So that's what I've been mainly just doing, and just updating people about like everyday music stuff, like what I'm going to be going on next in terms of like shows or, projects, singles, any, stuff I'm doing. Or I'll even ask them. Because on the thing you can do polls.
Yeah.
You can ask them questions because during the the broadcast they can't respond to anything. The only thing they can do is like, or if they can throw emojis on whatever you post.
Yeah.
So like the main thing that I do is like, all right, I'll ask a question like this if you want to have this, it's not, or I'll do a poll where they can vote. Yeah. They vote in terms of like deciding things. So that's where I've been doing that broadcast stuff, and it was fire. It was cool because I think it came out like a month ago or a couple months ago, because I follow this other broadcast that gives up like updates for like independent artists and stuff, like ideas and stuff. But like it gave me the opportunity to like make one, and I posted it, and it was cool because like I was telling Tavares this, I was like, man, I posted this, was like 2 people joined. I was like, it's probably my mom and my dad. I'm like, fuck, bro, this is not the. I don't even know why it is. I was thinking, I was like, man, let me just delete. I was gonna delete it, bro. I was like, I don't even know, man. And then I posted on my story, I was like, yo, come join the follow updates. And it was just going up and up, like 100 people coming through. I was like, all right, it's cool, man. Like 100 loyal people, like it's cool, man. Honestly, I was telling Tavares, like, you guys should do a Groovy podcast one. I'll join for sure.
Yeah, I was just about to. I was just about to say that, like, brother put us on with some game, like, you know,
that's fire.
It's definitely something that we're trying to get better at. Yeah. Always trying to learn the new tricks and tools of the trade and stuff, and then. You know, I also wanted to piggyback off of, like, what we've been talking about and, like, how, like, adamant you are with engaging with your community. You know, I feel like, you know, you definitely deserve a round of applause just because it's, like, with whatever we're faced with, you know, especially when it comes with, like, dedication to your craft, it always, like, you're always like on the forefront and like before, like it doesn't stop you no matter what's happening. You know, life does go, you know, we go through our emotions and stuff, but I love the fact that you're always willing to engage with the people who fuck with you. Right. And I think that's important because you're building up this repertoire between rapport between you and your fans, and a lot of people, like, you know, they'll start their journey with their craft and, you know, musicianship, and they love to, like, resort to, like, the whole mysterious thing. Yeah. And I'm like, I feel like when you're not letting your community engage with you, like, they're missing a piece of, like, why you're doing things in the fashion that you do. So, you know, big and huge kudos to you. You know, always putting your community in front of you. And, you know, a lot of artists and groovers at home who are, like, listening, I think that's an important quality. I wanted to switch things up. And then we may have talked about some of these topics beforehand, you know, in our previous shoot. But I wanted you to talk about, you know, the upbringing and, like, you know, what, how you got to this point, you know, and I love that you're so unapologetically from Kent, and I wanted to talk about, like, what Kent means to you. So, you know, who is KidCambo? And I
mean, shoot, man, Cambodian and black, bro. Yeah, that's my upbringing, man. My mom's black, dad Cambodian. Dad was a natural born hustler. Mm-hmm. You know, grew up as a hustler, and then, you know, my mom's the brains, man. So, I mean, for the most part, well, they're from Seattle, so my family's, like, originally from Seattle. We used to live in West Seattle, and then we always be in, like, Beacon Hill and stuff. But for the most part, like, when we moved to Kent, bro, it was just, like, you know, I mean, when you're younger, you don't really know, like, what being from what a city is, like, representing a city. You're just living to live, you know what I mean? And then when you get to, like, high school, or when you get to like that age of, like, you know, accepting where you're from. Yeah. And I didn't even really, for me, like, when I was in high school, I tell people I was from Seattle because I was born in Seattle. I grew up in West Seattle and all that stuff. But when I got older, really just coming upon, I was just like, you know what? I'm going to really just say, like, you know, I'm from Kent because I grew up in Kent, in the Kent area. I went to high schools in Kentwood and Kent Lake. I'm obviously, family moved out to Covington, but, you know, I hung around a lot of people from Kent and East Hill and all that stuff. Yeah. A lot of my friends that I grew up, we played ball in Kent. We went to a lot of, like, hoop sessions in Kent, you know what I mean? So, like, in terms of just, like, when we just be like, oh, yeah, we're from Kent, or, you know, you could say, oh, you're from Seattle. It's just, like, it's where people, you know, you either grew up or hung out around. And I would just say, like, for me to say, like, we're from Kent is just, you know, probably if you hear from John Thomas, he'll be in here like, this is the Kent boys. This is how we do it. Yeah. But I mean, for me, it's just like, I think it's just like, it's a band of people where we don't want to get, like, you know, left out. You know what I mean? Because, like, you know, people make jokes about Kent. They're going to say about certain things. But, you know, there's a lot of people in like, the community in either music or content creating that are from, you know, Kent that are doing well. Like, shout out to Kid Steez. He's Kent, younger head from Kent. You got Barada in them. At the No Guidance podcast, you know, young kids, you know, they're from Kent, and a lot of people that, you know, are from these cities, or that from that city from Kent is, you know, maybe their parents grew up in Seattle and they moved out to Kent because that was, like, the cheaper, you know, route for their family, and a lot of people grew up from there, man. You got a lot of athletes that are, you know, from Kent. Josiah Bronson, that's on the Miami Dolphins, is from Kent, you know what I mean? So we got a lot of people that I feel like we can be representative, towards, that city. But I feel like as a whole, like, we all come together, you know what I mean? Like, whether it's, you can be from Kent, from Seattle, Auburn, Tacoma, we're all Washington. Yeah. And I think that's, like, going back from what you said, just, like, being, like, the mysterious type, is, like, I'm not that type of person, you know what I mean? I'm very open. I like to meet new people. I talk to people. And, I'm accepting of other people. So it's, like, whenever I tell people, like, oh, yeah, I mean, we could say when we go out of town, we're from Seattle, and when we're here, we'll say, well, we're from Kent, from Tacoma, this and that. But I really say, man, we're all from Washington, man. Like, I'm repping 206. That's my number to my phone, but, like, we're all from Washington, regardless of where we're at. Whatever anyone says, we're from the Northwest. So, like, I'm just trying to, I guess, put light to other people who don't want to think that, they want to be subsections to different things. But I feel like when it comes down to the final decision and part, it's like, you could say you're from this part, I could say I'm from Kent. Obviously, I'm going to claim, like, oh, yeah, Kent boys in this building, we going crazy. But at the same time, like, it's Washington in general, it's all love to everyone. So.
Facts. I love that.
Yeah. Thank you.
I appreciate that.
No, we gonna show our love to all our Kent boys out there. You feel me? It's a long line. You're right. Tada's from out there too.
Yeah, my boy Tada, man. I don't want to get it. Yeah, he went to high school with a couple people I know too, man. Kent Ridge. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Tada, cool, man. And then Ronnie Stuckey's from Kent. He played ball.
Oh. Yeah. Okay, so I knew he was a Washington boy, but I didn't realize he was from Kent.
He went to Kentwood High School, yeah, man. We have a lot of people.
Baller,
bro.
Detroit.
Yeah, man.
Ecom, 2K12.
Yeah, bro. A lot of people from Kent, man. And we have, I don't know if you guys ever heard of him, Ob Shoots. He's a photographer.
Yes.
Yeah, he's from Kent as well, man. And he's been doing great in the LA scene with all of his, photography. He does, like, film photography with all these, like, big, artists, Blast, and I can't even name the artists he's worked with. He's worked with a lot of people. But, I just feel like you could say, like, again, from the whole city of being, like, from Kent, from Seattle, this is not, I mean, we're all creatives from Washington. So it's like, I want to support as much people as I can, hopefully to get the same support, from different cities as well. So.
That's a fact. I love that.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask about where you're going. So you're the reason why specifically this podcast was, like, expedited, and we had to make sure it got in. Yeah. You're going. Is it Spain? Am I correct? Or
I'm going to Spain. I'm gonna be honest, bro. So my girl she didn't want me to tell people. Look, if y'all see what I got on my wrist right here, bro, this is, like, some, like, Mexican, like, ordeal of making sure I don't get bad vibes on me, bro.
Come on.
Because, like,
that's
she's been
beautiful.
No, yeah, because she's been saying, like, I mean, it's like I don't really trip about it. I'll tell people, like, yeah, I'm gonna go, like, out of country. I'm going in this, and it's not. I'm not flexing on anyone. I'm just telling people, like, they ask, like, oh, you're going on a trip? Like, yeah, I'm gonna go to Spain and stuff. Just to be like, yeah, I'm going somewhere. I feel like I should be proud. You should be at least proud enough to say, like, I'm be able to go somewhere because, either a lot of people don't grow up to get to go somewhere or they don't get enough money. So I feel obviously proud about it. But, man, we're going out to Spain, man, and it's going to be a blast, bro.
Yeah.
It's different. I mean, I went out of country last year to Mexico, and that was really fun. But being out to, like, Europe.
Yeah, or Europe.
Facts.
Bro,
you're going across the pond.
And in the summer, so it's just like I always feel like the summer is the best version of everywhere you can visit. Because it's like, it's as warm as it can be. Like, the cooking, like, all the food's in season. So you'll
beaches.
Get the beaches are outside.
Yeah.
Beaches. Not those beaches. No, I was playing.
But just, like, being able to just, like, have the best version of everything. Like, everyone wants to be outside more. So, like, even, like, catching good nightlife and just being able to be socialized and network really easily. I love, like, summertime. The homie Daz just got back from Europe, and he's like, Barcelona was his favorite city by far. He was like, I did Italy. I think he did. He saw Rome as parts of Rome as well. While he was there, he was just like, Barcelona was his favorite. He was like, it was the easiest to get dressed in. It was the easiest to move around.
Nice.
The vibes were right. The food was right. So I know you'll have a great time. And just, like, even me, coming off Japan.
Yeah.
Like international is so cool, and like being black and international is like
it's different, bro.
It's so different,
and I think like that's what. So my girlfriend definitely got me out of like my comfort zone because, I mean, it's not that I don't love to travel. I love to travel. I'll travel to like obviously different places. I got family in Vegas and stuff like that was traveling to me. Or if I go to Hawaii or something like that, like it's traveling. But I guess she like kind of opened up like you know a wider, you know, expansion of like where I should be going because, you know, with music and stuff, I'm always so focused. You know, my money is towards like this. I'm like, all right, I got to make sure I get funds for this.
Yeah.
But I feel like, you know, when I'm really thinking about it, now as we get, you know, older and more mature, you know, I think there's time to take time for yourself. Like we were talking about it earlier outside, just having that kind of reset and recharge for it. And I'm kind of, that's how I'm really treating it, is just to be like, all right, let me just reset my mind in terms of like, let me just go, you know, be, you know, myself, you know, not the music itself, like KidCambo. Let me just be me, you know, just to go on a vacation. And more people like us should be able to, do, you know, really think about that. Because a lot of people don't get the chance to, either they don't have like passports and stuff. Which people should do is try to get your passport.
Message.
You know? Yeah, message.
Message.
No, for real though, because it's like
I was waiting for him to say, "Get your fucking passport," because that's his like go-to for me obtaining my passport.
Hey, all of you, get your leave the country.
Yeah,
There's only one nigga I know that every time I tell him that, he's like, "Bro, I love America. Fuck everyone."
No,
else.
the thing is just like, and that's my mindset is like, I don't know if I can like. It's not like you can't leave and come back.
Exactly.
We're citizens. Once you get a passport, I mean, you're good to go anywhere. And it's like, you got to experience some of the stuff that's out there, because while we're young and while we're free and while we don't have that responsibilities, like we don't have kids.
Yeah.
You know, we don't have crazy, you know, mortgage bills, you know, all that stuff. It's a time to really just do that. And even if like you're doing music, if you're so locked in, you're so loaded to be like, all right, I have to put my energy into this.
Yeah.
There's going to be time where you're going to burn out, bro. And it's like, you got to have that time to just be like, all right, let me try something different. Let me go out of the country. Let me experience something new, because, you know, whether or not, you know, you can find it here in Washington and in different states, it's going to be totally different. Like, the whole process of everything is going to be different. You'll learn something. So that's what I want to do, is just be able to really get that. The main thing is I want to go to Cambodia, because that's where that's the motherland for me. Yeah. So it's like, if I can get out there and just be like, experience that, because, man, that would just be a blessing, you know, at the same time, being able to do that stuff. So,
has your mom ever been?
So my dad's Cambodian.
Oh, my bad.
But my mom and my dad went. They took my sister, my little sister.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Well,
that's crazy,
bro. I was in college, bro.
Okay.
So
fair.
they were like,
he's old enough, but like we don't gotta bring him.
No, like they were like,
if you ain't over here in the next 5 days, it's over.
My mom was on me, bro, about college stuff, bro. When I was in college, she was like, yeah, like you're not gonna be missing your finals for this, and I'm like, fuck.
That's tough. Mama Campbell.
I'm like, fuck.
Mama Campbell, that's tough.
Hey, I can talk to my teachers. Like,
yeah, I was like, come on, but
let me
it's
live
all
a little
good.
bit of life. I come back, recharge.
It's all good. I feel like, I mean, if I'm gonna go, then it should be like, I guess,
on your own accord.
A good time to go, because obviously, you know, being in school is important. But
facts.
My dad went out there. He went out there twice, obviously with my mom and my sister, and then he went out again for like a couple weeks to see our family on our side.
Oh, fire!
Yeah,
really just tap in, like see mother-in-law
like,
side.
Basically, see my his mom's basically family, because we have like family. My dad's mom have family out there. And, he got to experience some of that within like the Cambodian New Year during that time too.
Oh,
so,
that's fire.
So it was like, that's when it's really lit. The whole country's lit.
Yeah, my grandmother's from Trinidad, so I'm trying to go to Trinidad and Tobago, and I'm trying to go to Carnival. So Carnival is literally from Valentine's Day to like President's Day. Yeah, and he was just like, I have an uncle that's out there. He was like, come like a couple days before Valentine's Day, get adjusted, you know, and then it's literally a party for 2 weeks.
And wine.
Yeah.
That boy, he said,
wine up.
He goes, Corey's a bad man.
Yeah, exactly.
Bad thing, yeah.
What? He was like, yeah, you'll have a place to stay. Like, it's hella cheap. And I was like, then I was like, I started looking at it, but my only beef is there's no direct like I would have to.
Yeah,
you got to go to like Orlando or something.
Yeah,
because I went to Bahamas and
there's a direct flight from.
You got to go to direct flight to Orlando. Well, we went on a cruise, so it's a little different.
Yeah.
If you do go, you can go from Orlando or from Miami, and then go to one of the islands.
Oh, that's fire. Yeah, because I was looking at it and like I was looking at Delta, and then I was looking at like I have AAA, so I was looking at AAA trips, and they were like. No direct flights, and I'm like, I'm getting hot. I'm like, bro, I'm just trying to go.
Yeah, they're always gonna have that because there's no direct. I don't think there's like within like, I don't even know. I think it just has to do with the planes. Like you
the small. You have to have the smaller.
Yeah,
planes
it's gotta be a little bit smaller because like you have to
land
land on the islands and
It's
stuff.
the same for the South
or even
Pacific.
to take a fucking boat. I don't even know.
Okay, that makes sense. I'm a little less beef in that. I couldn't get because I was hot. I was just like, bro.
She like, bro, come on, man.
I can get everywhere but the islands. Like, guys don't fuck with black people. Like, it's like with
Facts.
like black islanders. It's not good. Like, bro, I was really looking at it. I was like, this is last time Christmas. So I'm looking. I'm like, all right, yup. I got a little Christmas money. I'm gonna spend it on like going to Carnival. Yeah. No direct flights. And I'm like, all right, fuck this. Let me check in like a couple weeks. Maybe they're booked out.
Still no direct
there's still no direct flights. I'm like, bro, what are we doing? And January came and went. I was like, fuck it, we're not going to Carnival this year.
No, it's always gonna be a connecting flight for those. Yeah. Especially if it's like, because it's not technically out of the country because they're part of the United States.
Yeah.
But it's still like out of the waters
and
stuff. And I think they have to make sure you have like certain papers and stuff.
All right. Well, catch me and Tavares
in Trini.
Nah, I was gonna ask Tavares, since if you're gonna try to get your passports, man, do you ever feel like you want to go to Samoa at one point in time?
Oh yeah. Oh, of course. That's actually my goal. For like 2024, 2025 is to take me and my family back to Samoa. Yeah, bro.
Actually, so I have a family friend of mine who's going for his 50th birthday.
Oh, fire.
So I think we're all supposed to go with them too. So if I'm there, we there. Just say I'm honorary Uso.
Uso right here. It's like they're gonna be like, brother, you got really nice jeans on. Let me get them.
No, that's Us.
Brothers, it is break time right now. Just wanted to let y'all know.
Yep.
Groovy tapes,
We'll
break time. Yes. Oh, wow.
Do you have question of the week, or should I? I have a question.
You can keep that in tuck. I was gonna bring Groovy tapes. We're back from break. My bad. But yes. No, I was just gonna bring up some of the stuff that Cambo filled out on the questionnaire.
Oh, he can chill. If you're cool, he's cool.
Oh, bro, I used to have a dog, bro. I used to have 2 dogs, bro. It's kind of making me actually get off. I'm playing.
I'm actually getting
but he's so confused. He's all like, "Wait, did you want the love?"
No, is your dog a Yorkie?
No, he's a Karen Terrier. He's
Karen
a terrier.
Okay. Yeah, because I used to have a dog pass away like last year.
Oh,
man.
Fuck.
Took me,
a real groover.
Bro.
It's the fur babies, man. I can't talk too much about fur babies because I'll start getting wispy eyed. But I did want to bring up your very hilarious conspiracy theory. Yeah, let's talk about it. Macklemore's team runs Dub C. Let's talk about this conspiracy.
Bro, I'm about to get fired up, bro.
Because I could see it. I could see it before.
Come on, buddy.
I could see it because before they did the turnaround, after they went through that whole ordeal of changing over whoever runs the account.
Yeah.
And then a lot of like kind of inconspicuous but pretty conspicuous posts would fall after. So yeah, where did that come from? Where do you get that from?
I want Dubster too. I don't want them to be on me.
All in their
I don't know if they get this far into the interview.
But like you know what's crazy?
Yeah,
they should.
Seattle submissions.
Fuck yeah, they should.
Seattle,
hey, you know what?
Seattle submissions.
You want to hear it better? Actually, no. We'll
go ahead.
We'll talk about it. Fuck it, bro. This is what it's all about, bro.
Exactly. We can have those conversations.
Man, I'm gonna tell you why. Okay, so I got it on TikTok live, right? My TikTok I got to 1,000, got on live. Shout out to Seattle submissions over there. They're very like supportive of me, I guess. Like, I mean, I guess it's because I don't know if I was a day one to them. I showed them love on TikTok when they were blowing up on TikTok. But I was on live on TikTok, and I had a couple people in there, about like 40, 50, and I was just talking about music in general, and Seattle Submission jumps in. And I'm not going to jump into any conclusions, but just because I don't want to have them on fire either. Yeah. But it just came to a conversation about it. That's where it will go. That's where it will go. I'm not going to say nothing else
but that's
but that's where it started. I love Seattle Submissions. I love Dubs TV, what they do for maybe the community. If I have a preference, and this is no disrespect to Dubs TV, because I think they're cool, but I prefer Seattle Submissions. And honestly, I don't really like these certain pages because obviously you see what kind of the stuff they kind of post and stuff, but I mean it's technically just news, Seattle news in general, music stuff. But yeah, I mean in terms of like the Macklemore stuff, it was a conversation that I had with a certain person about it, and it was starting to like piece out in terms of like where it came from. But if it's true, I don't know. I don't know exactly if it's true, but
we like a good conspiracy theory. That's the point of the
thing
question.
Is, I can't let it come back to me though, because it might be true. Hey, it's not like
we started the conspiracy theory. It's our questionnaire. Don't leave. We are the media.
Do not worry.
Take it out on us. Like we
Plus, you're here to clear it up. Like and we have.
Should I clear it up?
No.
Man, I don't care, bro. I'm KidCambo, bro. What they gonna do, bro? Fuck it. Actually, fuck it, bro. We make this spicy. We make it spicy, bro. Fuck it. Hey, look. So, I had a conversation with Seattle Submissions, bro. Yeah. Seattle Submissions might get a fire on me on this, but so we had a conversation, and I guess they were doing really well on TikTok, and they post the same content, regardless of what it is. I mean, they post the same content. Whenever it's news is news. They get it from someone else. It's not like their original content. TV is not original. Seattle Submission, some of them is not original. They just repost certain content to a bigger crowd. They were doing that. They got big on TikTok. WCTV got mad. But I think that during that time, they were going through a different, management, I guess.
Yeah, switching over. Who runs it?
The original owners of WCTV sold their account to Macklemore's team.
And
that's where that came from. Again, I don't know if it's true or not. Yeah. It was just something that was said to me.
All speculation.
Alleged. That is the word.
I don't know if it's true. But it was mainly just like that, and they were mainly just trying to buy out Seattle Submissions to be like, all right, let's have you as a subsection of
instead of being a competitor.
Yeah, competitor. They try to buy him out. Seattle Submissions, I love you guys so much. Please don't get mad at me for airing out shit. It's just for content. It's for the groovers, bro.
It truly is for the most non-problematic crowd. It's for
I'm not problematic. Trust me. Do not come for me.
It's for the groovers. Also, Seattle Submissions always taps in, so they'll probably see this.
You're good,
and they get a lot of airtime on our podcast, so don't worry about it. Like, but you might see it.
KidCambo on Groover Taste. Calls out WCTV, Seattle Submissions. What's going on? Man. Love. Again, I love both pages. If I have a preference towards someone, and I don't want to they're probably gonna. I mean, WCTV is gonna probably unfollow me, which I don't really care. Yeah. For the most part, it's Seattle Submissions because one, they've showed a lot of love to me in different aspects, without me having to be
the reach out or
the reach out or heckling. Even when it was love coming into lives, coming into posts, actually showing, support to people that they really rocked with and stuff, or who they followed and stuff. It was pretty cool. And, bro, shout out to Seattle Submissions, bro. And I have another theory, conspiracy theory for other ones. So Isaac Jacuzzi, he calls me one day, right? And he goes, it's random. We and Isaac are cool, but he never calls me. Yeah. So he calls me, he's like, Cambo, Are you Seattle Submissions? I was like, what the fuck? Because they always showed me love, right? And I was like, bro, do you think I have the time to do all that? I have time to post my shit. Exactly. I don't want to post other people's shit.
That's so funny because my homies back at Trey Life, I went to a studio session and I pulled up, and it was recently, I think It was when I was talking about how Chinatown turns into Zombieland.
Yeah.
And then there was the two tweakers that were shadow boxing each other, and I was like, what the fuck? And motherfucker, they be reposting my shit, and my bro was all like, "Bro, are you Seattle Submissions?" I was like, "Hey, we would have been out of here."
It would be all Groovy tapes. If we were Seattle,
right? I would have been posting all my shit.
It would be all our shit. We already have all the artists on. It would just repost us.
Man, they're almost at 100K followers right now, and it's pretty insane. I know the media outlets are going. Insane in the membrane, so it's like
I feel like just them is just,
it's a double-edged sword.
It is. Like, it's the same. Like I said, it's the same thing. They post the same thing as Dubs TV. Don't get me wrong, and I think it's like, for the most part, it's a competitor. They're gonna have a competition.
At this point, the real conspiracy is like someone's probably like double tapping to switch the profiles.
Oh yeah,
Dubsy Music in Seattle Submissions,
basically,
and then they're fighting themselves.
Maybe they got bought out. I don't know. I mean,
it's pretty wild.
I think for the most part, it's just like with Seattle Submissions, when they do post content though, when they post reposted content, they do tag the people who.
Oh yeah, they're very good about that.
And I think that's why I like them so much, because they've been posting they'll post my content where I had that dance that I did with the Seattle gigs with Bino and Blast, which hit 1 million on Instagram, right?
Oh, fire!
So they seen that, and they even asked me, can we repost this? Yeah. And I was like, as long as you guys just tag me, like, I don't care, like, whatever is content to me.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm getting blasted on the fucking comments because they're like, bro, this is Seattle gigs. I'm like, bro, I'm not the best gigger, bro. Don't come for me,
exactly.
bro. I just like to have fun, bro.
This is wholesome content.
It is wholesome, bro.
It's funny that you say that too, because they're actually the first ones who caught wind of the Thussy tweet.
Yeah.
And they mocked up a whole post and was like, they made it. They sent it to me. They're like, "Hey, is this cool if I post it?" And I actually wasn't cool with it. So like I let them know, and they're like, "No, it's all love." And I just said, "Hey, if you could just reword it," because in the first initial post, they're all like, is his former employers in the wrong?" And so that opens up the discussion in a different way. Like I'm gonna have either a lot of hate or a lot of like serious inquiries or feelings about it. When I and that way I was like, no, I didn't want any more smoke of that, because I lost a whole job from it. It could go beyond.
Right.
They could elevate it. It could turn into something really serious if like a bubbling, like a huge page goes and blasts this whole situation. It could be so complicated, but they took the other route and was like, oh, okay, if you don't like the way it's worded, we'll word it differently. And then here's the still images of the shit that we cooked up for you.
Yeah, and that's why I like them so much, bro. Because like even with Dubsy TV or Dub C, like they had one of my contents. I can't remember what it was for, but it was something about how like the Seattle scene is like a high school clique.
Oh yeah,
and like it was just to be funny. Like it was just on some TikTok stuff, but like they grabbed it from my TikTok. Like
yes,
it wasn't like I never posted on Instagram, and like they just grabbed it from my TikTok. They didn't tag me or nothing. I was like, dang,
yeah,
you know what I mean. And then I've had it. Like conversations to be like, let me get reposted on Dub C for music or other stuff, and it's always been like, or it just ends up being like,
it's an interesting conversation.
Just not even an interesting conversation, just dead in the water. So when Seattle Submissions, like when we talk, it's like it's always love, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel like more respect out of that, because like I do my content and this is my content, and and they do their certain content. So if you're like being able to connect with certain people who do that, then it's just like, all right,
easier to feed off.
Guys, as long as you guys can like be respectful in a way of tagging me or making sure like, hey, this is my content, come back to this, then it's cool. But like, I'm not gonna lie though, I be getting like the one that they did post me. I'm looking at the comments like, damn, I'm getting fired up. I'm like, damn, these niggas are on me, bro.
Yeah. But before we do move on from that whole spiel, man, the comment section, I live in there. Like you see me turning the fuck up. Like I be gassing because, bro, everyone who follows, like, I feel like the people that do follow Dub C Music and stuff like that, it's like a lot of like the people outside of the community. Everyone,
Right, yeah.
honestly, and I don't mean to shit on like Eastern Washington because I know there's some good pockets out there, but like, bro. They wanted to become their own state and be called Liberty, man. Fuck them, like, bro. Like you guys are all weenies. Like,
I don't mean to shit on Eastern Washington, but you guys are all weenies. Is the quote.
It's tough. You guys are fucking. You know, you're Jill and
Hey, man.
and Jack and
Look, shout out to Eastern Washington.
Hey,
I love
you.
Eastern
Stand with him. This is our platform, but like we fuck with you over there on the east side.
we do.
Spokane, like we don't want no problems.
Exactly. I want no
Spokane.
smoke. I want no.
Nah,
smoke.
man, I went to Wazoo, bro. Pullman, bro.
Yes.
Eastern Washington, bunch of crackers and shit.
Okay, we're gonna.
I have the question of the week.
Let's get to it.
Yeah.
And it's like
Oh,
a
Lord.
safe nuclear question. I wouldn't say if it's even nuclear. Why don't people fuck with raisins? I'm here to get to the bottom of the dried fruit problem.
Mm-hmm.
We usually handle this in a lot more of a radical way, but I love raisins.
Yeah.
And I feel
Oh
ostracized.
man.
What the fuck? was
Sorry.
that?
Continue with what you were saying.
No, I will, but like, relax your face while I'm explaining my
This guy
love.
likes dried grapes.
Bro, you don't fuck with grapes, right?
You fuck with dried mangoes?
I do actually.
Okay, so what the fuck is the difference?
I think I mean,
I'm here to say
Raisins taste like ass. What the fuck? That's the difference.
I've had raisins.
I don't mean to shit on your
know,
love for raisins.
Yeah,
you do.
I've had raisins, bro. Raisins are. I feel like it's like a, I don't know, right time, right place type of thing, bro. Because I'm not waking up. I'm like.
So are you cracking open? Are you cracking open a box of Sunny Maids? That's you?
Yes.
And
on a daily basis?
no. I used to have oatmeal and raisins every day.
Okay.
that's
alright.
okay. You're
I don't
okay.
even know if that's
you're
okay.
actually you're safe with the oatmeal raisins.
I've never had oatmeal
But
with
this
raisins.
guy is actually eating a handful of raisins
Like
this?
like seeds. That's a wild.
You guys got me
That's
fucked
a
up.
wild
So what?
man. That's
So
a
what?
wild
You
man.
guys-
It tastes like prune juice.
He
to
don't
me.
even he didn't even throw the box in. He just
No,
had the
it's
box
all
like
in the
this.
hand. They're all in the
It
hand.
tastes like prune juice. Actually, it's so funny that you bring that up because I fucking hate raisins. But I'm not trying to go crazy.
I'm not trying to go crazy.
Nah, bro.
But they're fucking ass. That's you.
Raisins, they're cool, but it's just like it's not a
feel
choice
like-
for me though.
I
Like,
feel like
I like white
people-
grape
I-
raisins.
You like the
like the
bougie
bigger
raisins?
ones?
The bougie raisins, the ones that are like
they're like
golden
bigger,
and shit like that.
Yeah.
the golden ones.
You bougie bitch. That's fucking. You don't like the
Cole,
good-
please.
you-
So is this just the whole raisin thing, or is this dried fruit? Like,
No, I fuck with dry fruit, but like
cause I fuck with
I
dried.
love raisins.
He's
so,
trying to figure out why most of the population think like
why there's a
me.
beef. Like I need,
So if you had to choose between grapes or raisins, which one are you choosing?
that's actually a tough decision for me.
Oh,
Because then it's like,
that's a good question.
I mean, are you really having grapes on the go? Because you could take raisins on the go.
I mean,
You could have grapes on the go, but like,
my only beef with grapes are eating like a one that's like when you're just eating them and
Yeah.
eating one that's too soft and like kind of spoiled.
Oh, bad.
yeah, the bad ones.
The bad ones
Yep.
and not paying attention to
And
it.
it's not like that with all the
It's
raisins.
not
'Cause
like
raisins is
raisins
always
are
consistency.
good. They're always dried. Sunny Made is like 10
But like,
for 10.
you know what I hate the most about raisins? Is when they get fucking stuck to the box, bro.
Oh yeah, it's sick.
And it's like you gotta stick your fucking finger in there like you're
Oh, no, you just
No, because sometimes you don't even be
Yeah,
coming
right,
out, bro.
right.
You be like, this.
This.
I don't want. No, hold on. I was gonna do some such shit, bro. I was gonna go.
Bro, that's how I was trying to get raisins.
You gotta, yeah. You just gotta,
You got
Cause
double
like,
hand the raisin
bro,
box.
you smack your back, you're like,
that was cool.
Yeah,
Bro.
exactly. That's what I was like.
That's the clip.
really cut you.
Yeah.
That's the, don't even post the audio to that. What he just did, just post the clip. No, I feel like raisins get a bad rap. I feel like white people have stigmatized raisins by putting raisins where they don't belong.
In potato salad.
Yeah, like,
which
just
is
like,
makes no sense.
let
When
'em
you talking
rock.
about raisins with oatmeal, I've never heard of that.
It's cool, bro. Have you ever had
Yeah,
ants on
oatmeal
log?
or oatmeal
Pause.
cookies.
The
You
only,
know?
I mean,
I love oatmeal cookies.
I don't like. I love oatmeal cookies. I don't like the raisin parts in it. It just fucks up the consistency for me.
Yeah,
No,
man.
you're just
And when I
confused.
take a
It's-
hand,
it's great.
when I take
No,
a
I don't. I hate
handful
it, bro. I
of
fucking
trail
hate
mix, maybe this is my beef with trail mix, but and the ratio.
Because then you get the Eminem with the and you're like, what the fuck?
And then
That's
but
so
I-
smacking.
Yeah, but you know, like
That's my favorite
I
part.
pull up and it's
We're
like
just
majority
ruining
raisins.
Corey's.
I'm like, bro, I'm
I'm
beefing.
in love, bro. I'm literally
This
in love.
is
Salted, it's a little
this is the
salty.
best thing ever for
Salt is sweet. I'm in heaven, bro.
I didn't realize you're such a like raisin
Raisin
advocate.
fanatic, bro.
I love this question of the week. Yeah,
I really fuck with raisins.
we're switching it
Yo,
up for sure.
Groovy.
I feel like this is gonna get me more roasted than anything I've said.
If
Bro.
anything, bro, your groovers are gonna send you some raisins, bro. Every
I
time.
need them. I
Oh
literally.
yeah, go
when we
ahead,
start doing
Groovers. Take your
shows,
time. Pause the
Video.
podcast. Go get some raisins ready for my brother.
Smack them. You see me out in the world, just like hand me a box, Sunny made.
No,
I'm fucking them up.
Oh shit.
I'm bringing. Fuck that. I'm bringing raisins to the R&B party on next Sunday.
I'm crying.
it's up.
I'm gonna have a box. If you see me outside at the day party, R&B party, is that Alma?
Alma.
I'm gonna have a box of
Rooftop.
raisins on me. So if you fuck with raisins, come fuck with me. Come
Yes.
tap in with the raisin game.
Yes. Switch gears a little bit. You
It's
don't
a-
mind?
I mean, of course.
I also wanted to bring up before we do get into what you are working on and what you're preparing for when you come back from Barcelona. You think the AI is going to be the downfall of society? It's a hot take.
Not even. I mean,
Is it society? Well,
I think like music wise, no,
Mm-hmm.
because music in general, like, I mean, if you're an artist, you're an artist, so it's like it's unique. You can't have AI to go perform for you. You know what I mean?
true.
So like maybe the making of music can be maybe a little bit different. I seen a post the other day, had me crying, bro. They were like, how the fuck did Drake get this Michael Jackson feature in the first place? That nigga was using AI before everyone else.
Facts.
So
He had it before.
he had it before everyone else, and they were testing it, bro, to see if it worked.
Yeah.
It fucking worked. So they were just doing it. But no, I mean, in terms of like AI with, so you know, creatives in terms of like people who are gonna be like social media marketers or a lot of like people who do like AI is taking over a lot of jobs is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
mean-
kind of like pushing the nation into like this corner. Like,
Yeah.
if you're not accepting of AI, and I'm not saying we're to that point, but like,
Close.
dude, it's insane. Like, I have now been watching like manga artists like check like people's work with a tool that identifies if this was generated by an AI.
AI, yeah.
It's crazy that we're at that point in life.
Damn.
Yeah, dude, I like recently seen it and I was like, this is actually insane. It made me want to talk about your that take because it's like, yeah, we had our AI conversation earlier in the month, and I know people were like, "Oh, okay,"
Our take on AI is so crazy. The
But-
benefits could be crazy.
but
We don't see the negatives though.
yeah,
We don't.
Facts.
we don't. We tend to only focus on all the positive things that it can bring about. But what about the negative effects? And
Yeah.
you know, I think you bring in an important conversation, especially to like creatives, artists, anybody who has to deal with like just, you know, doing what AI does is making things out of thin air, you know? It's like kind of like what we do.
I got a question for y'all, bro. Have y'all ever? Did you guys do the AI Snapchat yet? Have a
No.
conversation with it,
Oh, I have actually.
bro. The weirdest thing,
Yeah.
the weirdest fucking thing possible, bro.
Put
Like
me
it
on.
was.
What,
You can have a whole ass conversation with an AI, and it's AI's assistant,
Yeah.
basically. But it's just weird how like so fucking smart,
Dude,
It
it's
is.
it's pretty spot on because
like very.
you know, I'm over here cussing at it in Samoan, and it's like, dude, don't use that word.
Yeah.
That's what the AI said. Also, for a little background knowledge for people out there that don't know about it, the creation of that AI chatbot was for the younger audience to rely on when they have nobody to talk to. You know, like
Weird, bro.
What?
yeah, dude, the
Bro,
whole-
you can have a like. I had a whole ass conversation. I was at work with this, right? And I was
Yeah.
like, "What if I had?" I was with my coworkers, and I was like, "What if I had a conversation with this?" So I started deeply talking to this AI, and
Yeah.
I was asking about like questions about life, about what's gonna be like the next few years, and it was giving me some specific details about just like, you know, the technology of like things is gonna expand and fucking. I would ask about like, I asked about what should I do in terms of like love, and they fat ass paragraph within seconds, not even like minutes, hours, like it was seconds about like, you know, relationships and all this stuff and going over through all these things and
that's fucking crazy.
Weird, bro. And it was just like you can have a whole ass conversation with the AI. You can talk about, you know, I even asked the question is, will AI ever take over the world? And they were like, no, because AI is made by humans. And, you know, they're all this and that. It's not programmed to do that. And I was like, nah, that's what if it works out and breaking the program?
Yeah. Or what if like they think humans are evil? Like there's some evil, really smart spectrum nigga that's just like, hey, bro, I'm finna fuck shit up.
You want me to fuck your minds real quick, bro? What if we're all AI, bro? We're in a fucking. I'm telling you, bro. Think about it, bro. Because if you think about it, bro, like in terms of like a lifestyle, right?
Yeah.
We all create things, which AI does. It creates things, bro. So I feel like as humans, we might just be getting replaced with a different type of like entity of life.
See,
I don't like that.
I also don't like that. But also,
like,
my
I don't like
AI
that.
is living
Cole,
so
zoom
wrong.
in my face when he was telling me
Like,
that.
my AI is living life so wrong. If this is what my AI is bringing, we
Like,
gotta.
fuck.
Hey, bro.
I should be making more money.
Yeah, bro. Like, what are we doing?
You like pause menu?
You programmed me to
What
be
are you doing,
bro.
gang?
You programmed me to be average and like work my ass off.
That's actually ass,
bro. Like what? Like, the amount of sadness I've dealt with this year. You're a bitch. Like what the fuck? Like you get enjoyment out of this?
Oh my god, bro.
So I hope we're not in a simulation because whoever's controlling me is a dickhead. Like,
Yeah.
if I'm their sim character, they're going. They've
And then whoever's controlling me, just I'm following this guy. So we're both like, who the fuck who's controlling either of us?
He's vicariously living through you. It's like this is how I wish my life was.
Shit,
So, brother, before because we are getting close to the end.
Yeah.
We didn't get a chance to talk about the show that you are preparing for.
Yes.
So do you want to talk about the show? When is it? Who's going to be there?
Yep.
What's the vibe?
Yeah, man. Showcase of Greatness 3, bro. Part 3. So I started it. I'll go quick with it because I know we're about to end real soon. But I started Showcase of Greatness back in 2022 of it was in March, right off of basically the whole actually it was 21. I think it's 21. Whatever when COVID was going super crazy and all that shit. But I did that. It was a really big event. You know, we did with Mediums. Did the second one months ago at the High Dive. Really cool event. And then this time I want to do kind of a summer of it and bringing back K-God. Fed Way, bro. King of Federal Way. King of the open verses, bro. You know what I mean? Shout out to K-God, man. Fuck TikTok for banning his account because
Wild, a million followers and they banned his account.
190,000 followers and banned his account. So
what did he do? He pull out peen?
No, it was the rapping. It's the rapping stuff.
Yeah,
because like TikTok back then they had a very strict
guidelines
on one the rapping if you're cursing. So they're taking out they're flagging you for cursing, and within music. So if you're using other people's music, like doing open verses, copyright. So he got. I think that's what maybe got. I'm not entirely sure. I didn't ask.
Dude was honestly killing every open verse and was viral almost every day.
Yeah, like he was like. I was even glad enough to actually get a feature. Like during that time, I was like, damn, I got a feature from this guy. Like he was big off the Dago. He got big off these open verses, and I was like, I actually took, again, respect to K-God, because I took some of the sauce and posted it on Instagram during that time, because he had his challenges for his Dago stuff. I did that, and that's why I did the kind of like the blast stuff to just kind of go back into like, I can't even think the word for it, but just to go back to those roots of like trying to do that and do verses just to, you know, see how fun it is. You know, it's different. But, yeah, we're having that. Vic Dags is coming.
Awesome.
I don't know if you guys heard of Vic or
yes,
Vic before. Yeah, Vic is
of course.
Cool dude. He's from Kent as well, man. And it's just
I didn't know that. That's fine.
Yeah, man. We got a lot of history in terms of like knowing each other since middle school, playing basketball with each other,
sick.
and we worked together in music in terms of being in Vegas together. And shout out to all of his endeavors with Macklemore and Travis and their team. And then John obviously is gonna be with us.
Yep.
John is always
Freaky Frog.
Freaky Frog.
That's my brother. That's my brother, John.
John, motherfucking Thomas, fucking everyone. Fucking up everyone.
Do you mind before we go crazy to check the
Absolutely.
cameras real quick? We were just pushing a little close to it.
Sorry, my bad, man. I was supposed to make that quick.
No, it's okay. It's okay. We have prepared ourselves to do things like this, so don't you worry about it.
Yep.
Buddy.
Sit your ass.
Yeah, so John's on there, and then Bachi is the one that I put on. He's actually a younger cat that's actually making some nice waves right now through TikTok, doing pretty well within his music. It's all ages, so haven't got the chance to do an all ages show myself. I've been on different ones, but my actual self where I can kind of orchestrate the the show. It's all ages show. 5 acts. I got my DJ that's gonna do some DJ sets as well, and it's at Madame Lou's, man. So
awesome.
July 30th, Madame Lou's. My birthday is the day before, so it's kind of like a play of birthday and show. So man, it's active. I hope like everyone can show out, not even just to be like for music stuff, just to come kick it, because it's all ages, bro. I want to be able to catch a vibe, positive energy.
Yep. Show the youth that we can have shows and support them and in the same way that they support us,
right?
By giving us a listen.
Yep. And then what else I have to say about that show? 7:30 doors open. Pre-ticket sales are on the link in the bio. Hope to see you guys there.
Oh yeah, in there.
Yeah,
it's a Sunday. It's a Sunday, by the way, Groovers. So we love Sunday shows. Last time we turned up with Perry, so.
Oh, we were drunk. Yeah, last
Give me the band. Give me the 21 band, please.
Because I was in there sauced up.
Yeah, that's basically the plan for that. I know in the following after that, Fremont Friday is back up. So
you're gonna do that?
Yeah, I'm doing Fremont Friday again. It's up in the air. I might have something in between, like before that Showcase of Greatness. It's up in the air. I don't want to talk about it too much because I don't even know.
Yeah.
But when it does come out, I'll let you guys know, and then I'll post it on my socials and probably try to get you guys some tickets. So
please.
So you guys have to pay some money on it. Fuck it, just to show love. And then that's practically it. I got more singles coming out. I have a single that I dropped, 2 singles that I dropped this year. It was Oh My, PYT.
Yeah.
I got
It was also really.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say it was really cool to see you and your girlfriend kind of display like how the music matches like the mood and just like just setting the tone in a way that's just like I don't know. It just matched the vibe really well, and like to know that like, genuinely you guys are in love, and it's like beautiful to see.
Make wholesome music, bro. Yeah. Like, and it's like that the love songs is to be wholesome. Like hopefully other people. When they do listen to it, they listen to it with their significant other.
Yep.
But I got some tracks that are gonna be. I love my wholesome side, bro. But I told my girl and I told my people that rock with me. I said, all right, the love Cambo's gone. Summer Cambo's in the way.
We're having fun.
Bounce.
Bounce.
You know what I mean?
With all those great newses, man, me and Campbell got one together. So, Groovers, please be on the lookout for future drops from our brother KidCambo. Before I truly do take us out, do you have anything you want to relay to your friends and family on the other side?
Shoot, to my family, I love you guys. I always love my family. Shout out to my family, my mom, my sister, all my other extended family, my friends, same as well. My girlfriend, always love you. Thank you for being so supportive and holding it down for me. She's been doing all the reposting for me. She's like now trying to help me with doing videos with camera stuff.
Yeah,
and, being very supportive. Shout out to all the Kemp boys. You already know. Come on, come on. And then shout out to the Groovers, man. Come on. I already told you. I say this all the time, bro. Day one, Groovy. I was in this bitch subscribed
early,
bro.
You
Like
was
the
hip.
day I met you guys on that boat, bro, and you guys do a podcast. I was like, all right, let me go subscribe and see what they're on. And I was like, bro,
Oh my gosh, the boat.
The boat was amazing. I need
we need to get that back.
Mediums. I need
Roger.
another boat trip.
Hey, it's about that time.
I need another boat trip because like I also we haven't been in open water since then, and it was amazing.
I think it don't even got to be like sets or nothing. No. Like having just to kick it, and drink and smoke.
It was so fire,
and like
so
food.
nice. It was
nice. Cool, man. Like I had a great time doing that stuff, man. Yeah, that was cool.
Nah, that was probably one of my favorite. And like I'm scared of like water, so like for me it was like that was amazing because I got over like a real fear of mine.
Literally.
Did you guys jump in the water?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
There's like
I didn't come with no swimming shit. I came too cool.
It's okay to fucking.
It was lit. I think you and Sablo was just kicking it.
What is brother's name?
Trey?
No.
Caesar?
No. He had
Marshall.
Yes, Marshall had the wetsuit on.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was the first time we met Marshall.
That's the first time I met bro. I was like, bro has the wetsuit on. What are we doing?
Shout out to Marshall, bro.
You know, always.
Shout out to Marshall Law Band, man. Cats, bro. They really know how to show like a really like genuine positive energy. That's another shout out to them, man.
Yeah. For sure,
Man,
for sure.
I think we're here, gentlemen.
Oh
so,
man, bro.
So, do you have any?
No. I mean,
you want to say? You're
my
just
seat got taken by the dog. So I'm really like, I'm sitting the most awkward I've ever sat on this
He's like, bro, I'm not comfortable right
but
now.
it's good though. It's not about me. It's not about me today.
Come on.
I'm sorry, guys, that I have to like stare this way, but it's because Buddy wanted to be cozy. So it's like,
hell yeah.
What do you do?
KWJT, you've been grooving with the South, man. We got KidCambo, Corey, Tavares,
Come on,
and Buddy.
Buddy.
Come on.